My son is tougher than I was at 21 years old. He was always a starter in football. As a linebacker, he could hand it out pretty good, and he could take it pretty good as well. He's also an L1 certified CrossFit coach at 21. I was none of those things at 21 years old. I tell you this because life can have its tough moments. If you've lived as long as I have, life can sometimes challenge you in unbelievable ways. So it was always important for me that when my son had to dig deep, he'd have a large well to pull from. He told John Miner from Florida while on the Pinnacles, "Hey, if you start to go over the side, don't worry, I'll pull you back." He also told me that he should go in the middle as we crossed the Pinnacles. His eyes were not on himself, they were on the safety of others, which really impressed me. For me, I had been all over the Sierras. It's a place that I truly love. Mount Whitney was always on my list to do, but I had heard the odds are stacked against you for summiting. I heard the stories of people limping down injured, trying to ride out storms, falling on the 99 switchbacks, wind forcing you to turn around. But I had a reason to test my training. I had discovered some incredible benefits of breathwork techniques at sea level, and I wanted to put them to the ultimate test. This timing for us was perfect. As we begin to reach what looks like a storm shelter at the summit, I realized this is it. We're going to summit today. And in the back of my mind, I realized we've still got to go back down, and even though we're exhausted, I know we've got to go the same distance, and it's probably going to be at night. The effects of elevation were starting to hit my son pretty hard at the summit. You won't see him much here because I told him to rest up, because we have a long descent ahead of us. Knowing my son wasn't feeling well at the summit started to weigh on me. I knew we needed to get down. He'll feel better if we can start to descend, but we still had to go across the Pinnacles, and that concerned me greatly. It was also pretty incredible to watch other people summit for the first time. For John Miner, he'd accomplished his goal. Tired, but he knows as well as I do this is the most amazing thing we've probably ever done. Mike here for the Mountain Wellness Podcast. We are at the top of Mount Whitney, I think 14,000 and some odd feet, and we've done really well. We've got a long ways to go downhill, so that's a bit of a haul. We know it's going to be a long night, so we understand that. But it's amazing. I've already got to help someone with a blister, and they in turn gave me water, and then someone everybody's just circulating what's needed up here. I'm low on water, so that was a huge help because we've got to get water down at the lake. Excited to be here for Mountain Wellness. Excited to be able to look at this place. It's amazing. I'd seen this place for years on videos and pictures, but I wondered if I'd ever see it in person. It's kind of the crown jewel of the Sierras, really, and to be here is an honor. This place would probably keep you somewhat warm and dry, but they're saying it is not a shelter for lightning, that you need to get off the mountain in a lightning storm. When traveling over mountain passes or summiting mountains, Call it superstition or whatever you want, but I like to ask permission. And it goes like this. We come here humbled by your presence with friends. We ask permission for safe passage to your summit and our safe return home. We understand you were here long before us and will remain here long after we are gone, and we thank you for our safe passage. I began to realize in some cosmic way John Miner from Florida, who I didn't know very well, had selected us to be his Sherpas, his guides to the summit. In tomorrow's bonus episode, you'll see part of the descent, and I'll tell you about what unfolded on the pinnacles.